before I go, because the shop is about to refresh. So this is for the North American shop. I'll say like what I recommend you buy, what I recommend you don't buy, and then we'll kind of go from there. So we have Think Tank here. Deals damage to the unit equals to the highest bonus on your field. This one I recommend getting just because it'll help you do one of the duelist quests.
Goodbye.
It's really good for that. Let me just see. I don't want to back out each time. Can I do it without backing out? Oh, I can do it without backing out. So there's a quest they have to do to deal 40 damage to an opposing unit. This is the card that's helpful for that. This card is basically no special effects, just an acolyte. I bought it so that I could own more cards because I can afford it. I don't recommend buying it. So these two cards I don't recommend buying unless you can afford them. These three cards I do recommend buying if you want to start having a Cabal deck. This one is probably the worst of the three. It's a 3/5 that requires you to play front row to get its bonus. Like, it's bad, but
feel free to stare, but I ain't gonna give it to you for free.
It's bad, but it's a Cabal, so if you want Cabal, you gotta get him. The first priority or second priority is gonna be this guy. So I'd say this week, let me just do it from the X menu. This is the first priority. This is a 2/5, which is already a good stat line. And if you have 4 Cabals, it gives you +2 power to the units on the left and right. So this is very nice personally. First priority buy. This one is a second priority buy. If you have 3 unit lines, so if you play 3 Cabal units together, so it can't be any unit, it has to be Cabal unit. If you play 3 Cabal units together, it gives you this effect, which is stronger than the 3/4 Shinka. This is a 3/5 that can deal 3 damage, but only to a unit in the back row, so he's a bit more limited, but a bit more stats. I think he's more worth it than the other one. Doesn't force you to make frontline.
Be sure to come back.
And then
was just wondering when you'd swing by.
Think Tank, if you want a quest, not a high priority if you don't have a lot of. And then these are just filler. Buy them if you want to, don't buy them if you don't want to. Doesn't really matter a whole lot.
Goodbye.
Now let me just show off some Shadowshaper duels here. So my deck that I'm using here, I wanted to have good 1-drops just for stats if I get them later on. I just got Ikora. She's a very new card in my deck. No special effect, just stats. Booming when played back row suppresses a unit. I like that this card just stats. This card can be good. They can forget about it. Just stats. Wolf is very good. Everyone uses Wolf. Fenella, not everyone uses, but she's a lot of power for 3. She has a lot of power for 3. Draws 2 cards. Damages back row. These are just... and then this one I just got recently. This one is a very good card. You deals 2 damage to all opposing units in a row. So I just got this. I'm excited to try it out. I haven't tried this out. I've only gone against it. Now I'll get to bully other people with it. Let's go. Win or lose though, you get dual tokens. So I would definitely still do it. I would still play it. Let's see how they start out here. And Ayala, I don't want to give it value. So if I don't give it value, it's fine. I can also silence it. I'm going defensive, which is not great. Actually, defensive can be decent. He didn't do anything turn 2, so essentially that card got no value. You got to try to get their cards to have no value here. That's what I recommend. Yeah, one bad thing is that he gets to play his first because he's first. So he's just gonna get his 2 damage. That's how it is. It sucks. Well, what can you do? At least he skipped his turn 2. So he... I can get him... No, I don't want to silence that. I think I'm still just going to play this. And take the 2 damage. It's fine. I don't have very many high level cards, and I didn't get the card draw card either. So let's see. Does he have anything I can silence? Otherwise I'm playing my whole thing here. So I want to silence Servitor personally. And silence so now he's probably going to play his Ikora, I would imagine. He gets good value from that. I just need to draw a decent card. Like, all the good cards are at the bottom of my deck. Because everyone at this rank is running Ikora. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't run Ikora. Is he not running Ikora? Okay, interesting. And we should just win here. Simple. Good game, good first game. Had a good duelist here. So let's see what we get here. So you have a 50% chance of getting a mythic weapon like every time you win. Doesn't always happen. You get a decent amount of duelist XP though. So definitely recommend playing your 5 games. Yeah, you get mythic weapon parameters if you need those. You get a little bit of bright dust. What does battle results do? It just tells you everything you did. Okay. Okay, let's go again. We didn't have very good draws, but we made it work. Is this the same duelist? Is he the only one online? He might be the only one online here. I'm offensive this time, so... put this here. I get that 7 power on the board. Well, why is he passing his turns? What is he trying to do here? We can also draw, though I don't know if we need to. He has Gwyn, which is a very strong card. Like, he came back a lot despite not having played much of that. I want to play... Is he saving his cards for a combo? I haven't gotten to see my good cards. I'm hoping that I get to. Yeah, one of those is definitely getting silenced. Do I seriously not get... Okay, so first of all... actually, no. I could, what I could do... This. And I should be able to beat an Ikora. Let's see. Let's see, they have cards that force me to play a certain way, but I can still, with this deck, I can play around them. The last two cards in my deck are Finale and Ikora. I really just want to use those cards. Yeah, I was definitely expecting that card. That's why I don't give it any value. We're not getting very many good drops. I don't want to keep facing this duelist over and over though. I want to see if we can get new duelists. So let me just wait a bit. Round 1 we both did nothing. Round 2 I played this. And he's got Gwyn. I don't have Gwyn. So he used both of them. I basically... Does it not have mine? Did I only do stuff? He didn't record my round 6. So everyone uses this card. It's a broken card. All I can do is play around it. Alright, we're going to start matchmaking soon. You just want to give them a few seconds to find another duelist. So yeah, you have 60% chance, my bad, not 50%, to get one of these weapons. I haven't been lucky today, but I've gotten a few perfect weapons this way. So definitely do this mode. Is Bobby the only one online? Is it just me and Bobby? Alright, I have some of my cards this time. Which is good. Let's see, I don't know how many times in a row we'll be able to beat Bobby. Is he playing a human deck now? Yeah, he gets to play his first, which is good for him. 3. What can I do on turn 4? Turn 4 I can draw. Should I draw now? Well, the sooner I prevent him, the better. Alright, this is fine. I can draw cards. Next round we can actually play something here. He silenced me with Wu Ming. What I could do this time here? offensive. Alright, time to get him back with his own card here. Alright, are there any other duelists out there other than Bobby? I don't know if it matters how much I wait. We're probably going to get Bob Eve each time. I would like a new opponent for my last 2 games, we'll see. Okay, there's a new opponent. He is going offensive, which I don't like because he can play his grenade drag first. So he's playing that as one of his legendaries. They always get the grenade drag out before me, and I don't like that. That's one of the things I don't like about being defensive. Hey, one in the mosh, what is up? What is up? I'm just playing a bit of the card game here. We've got... We have to play... What I can do can buff up the clone. He's doing really good at taking my power away this time. So let's start taking some power back. So we have to get a bit of power here. It looks like... Can I beat... We can beat him, so we don't have to draw. That was a well-played game. That was a well-played game. He's got an interesting deck. See, now we can finally show you an example. We got a Nobunaga. So we've been a bit unlucky on the drops today, but we got this Nobunaga drop from this. Normally, if you win all 5 games, you're expected to get a lot, so yeah. Get this, we're getting good Duelist XP. Let's play again. We have one more that we can get rewards for. See how our last game of the day goes. We have an Ikora, which is nice. We are going offensive, which is also nice. 2, 4. Do I want to do this? I'll play this in the back row. We've got a right quarter this time around, so that's going pretty well. I think this deck is the deck you want to use if you really want to start winning a lot of games. I recommend using this deck. It has good synergy. Yeah, of course he has to. And I can do this turn. He is. Oh, he got something in the front and the back. So let me just. So I take 2 damage no matter what I do here. So I'll take my 2 damage here and play something on the front. It's tough to know what to do, yeah. After that, we're all equaled out. Now I could play this. 2, 7. Give this buff here. That's a good power move. And then depending on what he does, I could do here. So take away. I hit by 4. So if I deal 6 damage. I think the best thing I can do is play this and hope that he doesn't have Wolf. If he has Wolf, he's doing pretty good. You gotta play one more unit though. There's 5 cards left. There's a chance he doesn't have Wolf. He has it. Does that make it a draw? Well, he had the best stuff he could, and it's still a draw, so we'll take that. And then we'll exit. So we got our daily rewards. See if we start map matching here. It says you've reached the maximum number of rewards. Are you sure? No. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys.